you always switch the black wire, which is the live wire. Insulation even at the bottom. Twist them together evenly. Wow, perfect. That was even without it. Well, I'll cut it just to be on the safe side there. And we'll put our wire nut on there. Okay, so we'll fold our wires down in here. Get them going in. The wings be sideways there, and ground be near the bottom, and I like to use the commercial grade switches because they're much better than the cheaper residential ones. So again, we'll put the black under the terminal until the copper just comes up to the bottom of the, just going to wiggle that up there just to here, just so that the copper is just at the very, very bottom there. I have to adjust that slightly. There it is. Tighten it up. Same with the other black wire. Get it into the pressure plate there. Push it up so that I just want the copper to come up to the bottom of the pressure plate, which it is. And we'll just tighten it up. And the ground wire will just go to the green screw here. There we go. So again, we gotta break these little notches out here, cutting into it on the ones we're breaking out, and just break it out like that. And we'll do the same up here. And this plastic box just snaps into place like this. Okay, I had to take a knife and shave that off a little bit on both ends here. So it'll go in all the way, and I want to hear it snap when it goes in. There. Okay, so this is our plastic wire mold box. So we got a cut this little piece out here. Just score into it like that with the pliers and break it out like that. Just goes over top of it like this. And it just screws onto the plate like this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to put this real nice light up here. Here's all the hardware for it. Okay, so we want to make sure we have the right size screws here. And this is going to go in the box like that. But these screws are a little too long, so we're going to have to go get some shorter ones. Okay, so we got some shorter screws. Unfortunately, I have to go in the bottom, but I want to make sure I'm not going to hit a wire there, so it's not going to hit the wires. One, two. Bring this ground wire around. Loosen up the green screw here. Go in, around that green screw and come back. And that's what's going to go to the light. That screw tightens it in the middle, and that keeps it locked so it doesn't move on you. And we hook our black and white wires up to go to the light, and we'll just strip a little bit off with our 14 gauge hole. Okay, so we're ready to hook our wires up. Okay, so first we'll get our ground wire hooked up. I'll just bring it up here, get it even. push that back into the box. Okay, so we got our black wire here. We're going to get the strands just to wrap around the wire a little bit, get the insulation up to even and the strands even with the end of the copper there, and we'll put our little orange wire nut on there. And we'll do the same with the white wire. Make sure all the strands are going into the wire nut. I got the strands coming up to the end so it's even, and the insulation even at the bottom. Okay, so I'll have to loosen this up again to get the wires to go back into the box. So I'm glad I didn't crank them down too tight. So the ground wires are, I'll just make sure that wire nut is on there tight, which it is. So that one's back in and out of the way. We'll get the white one back in here out of the way. Push it over some so it's out of the way. Bring it up. Black one in there. Okay, now I'm ready to tighten this screw and tighten. Okay, I'm going to get this level here before I tighten. I'll tighten that one to lock it down in place. Okay, so I'm going to just make sure that's back out of the way so it's not going to get poked by anything. And it's not pinched anywhere. Same with the white wire. It's not pinched anywhere, so I'm going to make sure everything goes into the box the way it should. No wires get pinched anywhere. And the nuts just go on like this. And there's a little cosmetic piece here that goes on at the end. That just screws on the top here. And I'll take my nut driver off camera and I'll just snug that down. Okay, so we're ready to push our switch back into the box here. Okay, so we're going to get our ground wire out of the way here. Our two black wires going back in there out of the way. Okay, so we're going to bring this ground wire back over this way, and we'll keep it down at the bottom. Staying down at the bottom. Keep this wire nut over here on the side. I'll just look and make sure that screw doesn't hit anything back here that I don't want it to hit. Same with the one on the top. I'll look up above, make sure it's not going to hit anything. It's not. Now look, just double check my screws aren't hitting anything, and everything's all in there without any force on anything. Okay, so now we can put our outlets in, and we just want to make sure nothing's going to get pinched anywhere. I'm going to keep the ground wires down at the bottom here. Keep the black wires back out of the way, and I'm going to put this one back behind the red wire nut so it doesn't get pinched behind anything. There, I want that back there. Just putting a little saliva on the screws, help them go in easier. Okay, I'll look back there, make sure that screw's not going to hit anything. Okay, now we'll make sure this ground wire stays down, and we'll push this one back in. I'll make sure the wires don't get... That one's not going to hit anything, and that one's not going to hit anything. That one's not hitting anything, and that one's not hitting anything.